Welcome to the Frag Rant. This week my top 10 winter fragrances for 2018 for men. Don't forget to push the button, like and subscribe for all the news, hints and tips on fragrance. Anyway, let's get straight on with it. So at number 10 is one of my favourite everyday fragrances. It's classed as a woody oriental, it's fresh, it's woodsy and it's smoky. And it is Zadig and Voltaire's This Is Him. So why do I like this fragrance so much? Well, in the top there's pepper, a lot of pepper. It zings when you first spray it. In the heart there's incense, which gives it that smoky richness. In the base there's sandalwood, which means it's incredibly smooth and easy wearing. For me, I really love this. I have the shower gel as well, which I use every day. Whenever I'm using this, I like to layer fragrances. For more details on this fragrance, please check out Ellie's video on it from Ellie Smells. She really does go into some detail on it. Anyway, number 10, Zadig and Voltaire's This Is Him. At number 9, I've got the one Eau de Parfum from Dolce Gabbana. Now, once again, this is just an everyday fragrance for me, and it is another one that I do have the shower gel for, because the projection and the longevity of the fragrance is mediocre at best, so you do need to layer it. However, it's a little sweet, there's some spice in there from the cardamom, and there is a really nice tobacco vibe going on. I really enjoy this fragrance, but as I say, it's not very strong, so you do have to reapply your application every hour or so. But hey, I enjoy the fragrance, so at number 9 it's the Dolce Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. And at number 8 we've got another sweet fragrance. This time it's the Mugler Amen Pure Malt. Now in the top notes of this fragrance we've got fruit. In the heart we've got malt, we've got whiskey and we've got coffee. The base was supposed to have peat. Now I haven't seen peat, maybe Dave, but not peat. I'm just not getting the peat smell from this fragrance. However, I am getting the amber, the musk and the vanilla. Now there's a lot of talk on the fragrance community about this being a masterpiece of a fragrance. I'm sorry, but masterpiece it's not, but it is an all-round good fragrance. It's got good sillage, it's got good longevity. It's a brilliant fragrance, and it's one that I use quite regularly to just mix things up with my winter rotation. So there you have it. At number 8, the Mugler Amen Pure Malt. And at number 7 is a new fragrance in my winter rotation for this year, and that's the Aramis Tobacco Reserve. Now in the top of this fragrance is clary sage and cassis. In the base is tonka bean, but the heart and soul of this fragrance is tobacco and more tobacco. It is an amazing fragrance. It's more of a mature fragrance, I have to admit, but hey, you don't get to be this wise and this pretty and be young as well. For more information on this fragrance, please do check out Ellie's review up here. I don't know why I was looking then, but please do check out Ellie's review up there and have a look at my number 7 fragrance, which is the Aramis Tobacco Reserve. At number 6, a fragrance for when you're suited and booted, particularly booted, and that's Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. Now for me, this fragrance was love at first sniff. I get an initial tingle of spice from the cardamom before the smell of high quality leather rolls out with just a hint of jasmine. It's like the smell of a new sports car just after the supermodel climbed out and closed the door. Anyway, an amazing fragrance. For more information on this fragrance, please check out Ellie's latest video, and that's Tom Ford's Ombre Leather 2018. And at number 5, another fragrance from Tom Ford, and another fragrance for when you're suited and booted. This time it's the Tom Ford Noir Black Anthracite. Now this fragrance is all about spice. From the first blast of sharp Sichuan pepper, there's also ginger in there from the top, but there's even more spice in the heart, and there's also a green muskiness from the galbanum. Let's pop that back down there a minute, because I've been joined, you may not have noticed, by Toby the Beagle. Anybody that watches Ellie's reviews may hear a snoring in the background. It's Toby. There's also Dylan the Beagle on the other side, but he's fast asleep. Anyway, this fragrance is all about spice. As I say, there's a sharp blast of Sichuan pepper and ginger in the top. There's more spice in the heart with a green muskiness from the galbanum, and the base is warm and smooth with woods and leather. It's a clean, sharp, vibrant sheet, and it is amazing stuff. So that's at number 5, the Tom Ford Noir Anthracite. And now on to number 4, and for me, one of the best fragrances of 2018, and that's the Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Now, Bleu de Chanel for me is a signature scent. I absolutely adore this fragrance. To me, it's the ultimate layering experience. You'll see from my collection, I start with the aftershave, move on to the EDT, onto the EDP, and now the Parfum. For me, it means that I can take Bleu de Chanel with me when I'm travelling, and throughout the day, I can top up, bring out the strength, but now the incredible, powerful, intense Parfum for the evening. I love this fragrance. It's difficult to separate out the top notes and the base notes for this fragrance. It's just an incredibly powerful and intense, warm and fresh fragrance. It's all about the woods for me. The sandalwood, the cedar, with a fresh twist of mint and just a hint of pineapple. I'm loving this fragrance. So at number 4 is the Bleu de Chanel Parfum. And now we're on to the top 3. And at number 3 is one of my favourite fragrance houses, and that's Creed. And the fragrance? Creed Viking. And I can hear the moans and groans already, but you either get the House of Creed or you don't. You either get Creed Viking or you don't. But for me, I thoroughly enjoy this fragrance. It's the quality of the ingredients and the twist of freshness in every Creed fragrance that I really appreciate. Now, to me, Viking is fiery and it is masculine. So it was with great surprise that I discovered that there are a lot of women of all ages that are buying Viking to wear for themselves. It is rather masculine, I do think, but on them it does smell fantastic. For me, I enjoy the zesty and fiery burst of the opening notes. I really love the more spice in the heart of it, and I like the smooth woodsy base. It's a fantastic fragrance. On my skin it has better projection than does Aventus. It also lasts longer. This gives me a good 6 hours, if not more, of use. So at number 3, the Creed Viking. And at number 2 is the first fragrance that Ellie ever reviewed, and it's the Stronger With You by Armani. This is proving to be an increasingly popular fragrance, and it is flying off the shelves at the moment in stores. It was released last year, 2017, and paired with its female counterpart, Because It's You. Now, Stronger With You, when it opens with, it's light, it's almost gourmandy, but as it starts to dry down it becomes more aromatic, warm, nutty and comforting. The projection is excellent, as is the longevity. It's a comforting, cosy winter fragrance. It really is delicious. So that's at number 2, Because It's You by Armani. So here we are at number 1, but before we get there, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please let me know in the comments what your top 10 fragrances are for the winter. Anyway, here we go. My number 1 fragrance can only be described as class in a glass bottle, and it is the Valentino Romo Intense. Now, this is one of the best iris fragrances that's masculine that I have smelled. From the opening, it's bright and it's uplifting with mandarin orange and clary sage. The heart of iris and tonka give it an elegance that I've not smelled in other fragrances. The base of vanilla and black leather make it smooth, sensual. It's a damn sexy fragrance. It really is a compliment king, worthy of my number 1 spot. So at number 1, it's the Valentino Uomo Intense. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time on the Frag Rant, where I'll be ranting about some aspect of the fragrance business, the fragrance industry and the fragrance community, and I hope to see you then. Bye!